Hey, it's me, your girl Dawn B. Sis, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back, good girlfriend. Look, I'm just going to get right down to it because I'm very excited about everything that's going on. I told you last week that I signed on with a life coach because I got stuck and I didn't know what my next step should be. So I decided to invest in my personal development and hire an expert to get me moving in the right direction. Because I told you what usually happened when I was in corporate America and hit a brick wall, right? I would just find another position and keep it moving to the next company. But this time was different because I left before I secured another position. That put me in a whole new predicament, which leads us to this week's moment of clarity. And it's coming to us today, sis, from the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verses 18 through 19a. And you know when I say that, it just means halfway through the verse, right? So it reads, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Sis, I'm just going to tell the whole truth and shame the devil right now. It took me 3 months of unsuccessful interviews before it dawned on me that the Lord might be moving me in a different direction. So you know what I did? I went to him for guidance, and he confirmed that he indeed was moving me in a different direction and didn't want me depending on him to deliver me the same way he always had in the past. So fast forward to the future, it's a new year, I have a new vision and a new strategy. And that's why I'm so excited about working with Coach Kofi, because number one, her mission statement says she specializes in empowering Black women to move forward with clarity, confidence, and power, which means ding, 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 she's perfect for me. Number two is because her work centers around the law of attraction, which is a totally new concept for me. It focuses on how you focus your energy, rejecting negative thoughts and feelings, concentrating on the positive, the good things that you have in your life, being grateful for them, giving thanks for them, and working on operating in love all the time. Now, sis, I know it's like that's the stuff that Christians are supposed to be doing every day, all day anyway. So what's new about that? I'm gonna tell the whole truth and shame the devil right now. I don't know. But here's what I know that I know that I know, sis. And that is that God led me to this place. And wherever he leads me, he gives me the grace to thrive. I also know that I must be on the right track because that little voice in my head has been trying since I made this decision to make me feel ridiculous about creating vision boards and hanging them up on my wall so that I can keep the vision before me. Feeling ridiculous about hanging strategically placed affirmations so that I can repeat them to myself throughout the day to keep my spirit uplifted. It's the same voice that told me that I was too old to be going back to school to finish my degree. I graduated cum laude. You see it right up there. It's also the same voice that told me that I was never going to find another man to marry. And we all know I found another good man. I hate that voice. You probably have one just like it. I hope you handle it the same way I handle mine. This is what I tell it. Go directly to hell. Do not pass go, and do not collect $200. I hate that voice because it's based in fear. Fear of judgment, fear of success, fear of failure, you name it. Whatever the insecurity is, that voice means to exploit it. And honey, it's been working overtime in the midst of all this chaos that's going on in the world. But every time that voice steps up to attack me with a lie, I smack it down with some truth. I quote scripture, and my favorite scripture is, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." I love that scripture because it's blanket. It covers everything. It immediately silences the voice and and banishes the lie back to the pit of hell where it came from. Woo, sis, this went a lot faster than I thought it would go today. But I was also a lot more fired up than I thought I would be. I hope that this episode inspired you to step out in faith and do something different. I hope that you remember who you are and whose you are, and that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. This was really good, girlfriend. I am so excited about everything that's coming up. I'm thinking about vlogging my 6 weeks of life coaching. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. Also, help a sister out. Let me know if there's any topics that you would like to discuss. Anything that brings about the exchange of ideas, because this is what this is all about, right? I'm pouring into you, I hope, but I also need you to pour into me and let me know that I'm on the right track. But at the end of the day, I want you always to remember this. Life is often very complicated, but at least once a week, you can join me here on Chapter 3 with Dawn B and get some clarity for your everyday life. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.